Happy to have you with us for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here. With me tonight are analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. So the opening lineup for Indianapolis. They've got Bam Adebayo. James is out there with Halliburton. Then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's Leonard in at the 3. And for Orlando, on the wings, it's Caldwell Pope and Wagner. Goga Bitadze is out there with Paolo Banchero, and it's Suggs in at the point. Here we go. And so off the tip, it's the Magic. Pass to Bitadze. Now Wagner. Bitadze with a screen. And Wagner hits from deep.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
And if everything goes to plan, this could be a very fun matchup to watch.
Halliburton, good.
And this is how competitive Halliburton is. Doesn't allow some contact to distract him from scoring.
Suggs against James. And Suggs, here we go. Can't connect from short range. Now James. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Caldwell Pope. Here's James. And it's James with the jam.
James has this athleticism to his game. He can get up there when he wants to.
And about a minute gone in the first quarter. James against Suggs. Outside, Caldwell Pope. And the three off target. Now Indianapolis with it. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Caldwell Pope. Inside. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That one on Banchero.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
Cole Anthony, he's checked in for Orlando. And so Antetokounmpo nails both of them.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Anthony against James. Pass to Batase. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Now Wagner. There's the three. Adebayo grabs the board.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
At 6'9", Bam Adebayo is on the shorter side of centers. Yet he is elite defensively, Greg.
He's been top 5 in Defensive Player of the Year voting a bunch of times. Bam has an incredible motor, a great IQ, and he's a switchable big. That's huge in today's game. Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Caldwell Pope, a screen on James. Here's Anthony. And a nice finish on the layup.
Reliable approach, getting the ball in the paint and going to work.
And so it's James with it. He brings it up for Indianapolis. 3-point lead. Diving in. And James throws it down.
What a flush by James. Shades of his dad, LeBron, right there.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Orlando making some changes. Wagner comes in for Batase. And it's Isaac in for Wagner. 36 seconds left now in the first quarter. Wagner outside. Adebayo against Caldwell Pope. 6 on the shot clock. Adebayo with a steal. Here's Halliburton. And the dunk by Halliburton.
The active hands of Bam. Tremendous job coming up with the steal.
And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul. In the lineup for your home team, number 14.
And here's Anthony.
Gary Harris.
With 1 on the clock. No good on. Buzzer beater. And that does it for the first quarter. Indianapolis out in front. They're up 7. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. Thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. All right, let's quickly break down what we've seen from Indianapolis.
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
Indianapolis leading by 7. On the court right now for Indianapolis. We've got Carmelo Anthony. James is out there with Joel Embiid. Then there's Cunningham, and it's Morant in at the point guard position.
I don't know, but it seems like Morant's got springs or something in his shoes.
And so it's Harris with it. He brings it up for Orlando. The electric Ja Morant. High-flying, fast, fearless. Where's that mentality come from, RJ?
There is just a fearlessness like you mentioned. Most players, you just have that mindset. You don't care. You're going to attack the rim. It doesn't matter if you could potentially get hurt. You are going to take off. That mindset is a level of aggressiveness that only Ja Morant possesses.
Here's Cunningham. Orlando making their last shot. Oh, the range of Cunningham.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Here's Anthony. Denied by Morant.
Bringing it on D. Morant with the spot.
Anthony finds James. And James throws it down.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Orlando with the ball. After the basket by Indianapolis on the other end. Wagner outside. A minute 29 left in the second period. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Now here's Harris. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Back to Anthony. Wagner against Embiid. And it's Wagner missing. Indianapolis leading by 10. Down low. Here's James. Pass to Embiid. Three-pointer, Anthony. Drains the triple. Anthony's got his first 3 points of the game.
Nice pass by Embiid, smartly taking advantage of a wide-open man.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And a new group getting ready for Orlando. Batase's checked in for Wagner. Paolo Banchero comes in for Isaac. Wagner's checked in for Harris. And it's Jalen Suggs in for Anthony. Here's Batase. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Shoots over Morant. Caldwell Pope's shot is off. Now Indianapolis with it. This is the most they've led, 13 points. Here's Embiid. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
How do you avoid fouling Embiid inside the paint? It's nearly impossible. The man is a monster.
Second free throw, no good. Anthony against Banchero. Wagner outside. Back to Banchero. And so it's Indianapolis, a sizable lead of 14 at the break. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. More 2K action in just a moment.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're making the shot. Give it up for the participant.
About ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Indianapolis leading by 14. Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. The backcourt is Suggs and Caldwell-Pope. And it's Batadze in at the center position. So that's who Jamal Mosley starts the second half with. Wagner outside. Back to Suggs. To the paint. Here's Batadze, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Caldwell-Pope against Edwards. Pass to Adebayo. Finished off by Adebayo.
What a confident dunk by Adebayo. He knows there's little the defense can do once he's elevated.
Orlando with the ball. It's a 16-point game. Here's Wagner.
2 minutes.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Chalk up 2 there. Wagner's got 5.
And that one was on a platter. He won't miss those very often.
Antetokounmpo finds Curry. Leonard outside. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Suggs. Here's Leonard. Driving inside. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
In total control on that possession. Kawhi just reading the defense and taking it himself.
Orlando with the ball. They trail by 16. And Banchero outside. Rejected by Antetokounmpo. Pass to Leonard. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. And the layup is good off the glass. He's got 6.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Cole Anthony, he's checked in for Suggs.
Cole Anthony.
56 seconds left in the third quarter. Anthony, and it's Indianapolis with a rebound. Here's Adebayo, screen by Antetokounmpo. It's stolen. And they're on the run. Here's Caldwell-Pope. And they pick up 2.
Defense leading to offense. I love it. Nice job reading the situation and finding a way to swipe the rock.
Orlando making some changes. Wagner's checked in for Batadze, and it's Isaac in for Banchero. The 3 from Curry. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. Curry's got 5 points now this quarter. Orlando trails by 19. Wagner inside. Leonard's there. Rejected by Antetokounmpo.
Giannis puts his touch on every aspect of the game. Big reach on display that time.
Leonard on the take. And And the dunk by Leonard.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
And no good. And so it's Indianapolis. They're feeling great. A 21-point lead. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. Back to the game after this break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And one. One quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court right now for Indianapolis, Carmelo Anthony out there with LeBron James. Then there's Ja Morant. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Booker in at the 2. Now here's Caldwell Pope. Clock at 6. And Embiid with the block.
The timing on the rejection, Embiid's feel for when to go after blocks is ridiculous.
Booker with it, working on Batase. A nice shot by Booker. Booker's got his first basket.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Here's Suggs. Banked it in off the glass.
And I like the shot selection. Suggs recognizes when to look to score inside.
Embiid a screen on Suggs. RJ, when Ja Morant's at his best, you won't find a more entertaining player in the league.
BA, he is a generational talent. There is no easy way to defend him. That blend of skill, athleticism, quickness, it is so impressive and hard to guard. You know Ja Morant's such a dynamic guard. His combination of speed and creativity, that makes for some tough matchups.
Now here's Suggs. Elbow shot on the way. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got 4 rebounds now. Embiid a screen on Caldwell Pope. Booker attacking. Got it. Booker's got 4 points this quarter.
I like how sudden Booker can be on the drive, charging into a gap before the defense sees it's there.
Banchero the screen. Wagner inside. He's guarded by Anthony. Banchero against James. Sinks that one from the post. And so James will bring it up for Indianapolis. Anthony with a screen on Banchero. Here's James. Ooh, LeBron with the slam.
If you're the defender, what do you do there? How do you really play LeBron in the pick and roll?
1:05 left in the fourth. Morant against Suggs. And it's Indianapolis with a rebound. Now here's Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Here's Suggs. After the basket by Indianapolis on the other end. Pass to Batase. Wagner outside. Back to Batase. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Seen that play develop ahead of time. Hits his man in stride.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Embiid. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
The size and skills of Embiid, look, it just makes him a tough cover. Sometimes you just got to foul the big fella.
And so he makes both from the line. Here's Orlando. Suggs with it. And it's John. Morant with the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Time called here. Indianapolis decides to talk it over. They're in front by 27. Your thoughts, guys?
And they're hoping to wrap this one up.
Also, we've seen some wild finishes in our time. You can't afford to lose focus for just 1 second.
All right, we present our new Balanced player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
It's almost beyond belief what he's done in this game. He's been impossible to cool off, hitting just about everything he looks at. It doesn't matter who's guarding him. He's had an answer for just about everyone.
You know, some guys aren't the same player on the road. Not this guy. He loves sticking it to an opposing crowd, and it only adds fuel to his fire. So Indianapolis wins it. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.